Sevyn, what was it like to get your first start last week?
It felt real good. Actually getting a lot of PT and just trying to put my talent on the field.
How much does it help that you guys have been able to play so much in the second half of games this year, but when you do get that first start, you're ready to go?
It helps a lot, not just going on the field cold and, just having that experience.
When did you find out you were going to start?
Probably like a day before the game. I was going to come in and, basically go.
Were you nervous? How'd you kind of approach it?
I wasn't nervous at all, really, because, we prepare for things like this in practice, and we just do game-like reps all the time. So, when I got in the game, it wasn't no pressure.
But is a start different, though? When you're out there for the first offensive snap of the game, does it feel different?
It definitely does, that first one. But, I ain't feel no pressure.
How do you feel like your development has gone so far this year?
It definitely has gone up, and I feel myself getting better, stronger, and just technique-wise, just doing what I have to do to play.
What are the biggest ways you feel different now than maybe you did as a freshman?
Just learning the game, film-wise, just knowing what they're going to do before they do it.
How much has Jeff Hafley helped you develop your game this year?
A lot. He's a big reason where I'm at right now. To be honest, he came in and put a big impact on my game.
What point?
Technique, like I said, learning things before they happen, and such things like that.
What about the older guy, like Jeff and Arnett and Sean? Like, what are you gaining from them?
Just seeing them do it before I go in the field is what I need, honestly. Just seeing them do it just makes me want to be better.
Did any of them say anything to you on Saturday
Before the game?
Before the game, yeah.
Yeah, they just told me to go out there and do my thing.
Damon Arnett's a senior. Jeff and Sean are both going to have decisions about their future to make after the season. How much do you look at this season as preparing yourself for the chance to be a starter next year?
A lot. I'm just taking it one by one. Just try to focus on the moment.
You and Cam and Tyreek all came in together, and you guys have all gotten a lot more playing time this year. How much do you guys push each other as a class?
A lot. Every time we go on the field, we have a little handshake or something. Let's get it. Let's do our thing.
How ready do you think you would be if Rutgers, if you had to come play that kind of role this week? How ready are you?
Same as last week. I don't feel no pressure. Just get in the film room, and study and know what they're gonna do before they do it.
Seems like you've got the right mentality for a corner.
Yeah.
Confident. Probably have a short memory, right?
Got to.
And what is going against these receivers at practice all the time? What has that done for your development?
I feel like we got the best receivers in the Big Ten. Country. They help us a lot, actually. So we're not going in blind.
You were a guy that last year during bowl practice people were talking about a lot. Why? What were you flashing last year in bowl practice?
Last year, I was probably just starting to grasp around bowl season what I had to do to get on the field. And technique-wise, just coming in and doing what I have to do to make a play.
Could you feel that of like, hey, did you feel that yourself? Like, I'm getting this now.
Yeah. When I first came in, I didn't know. But now it's comfortable for me.
How did you feel? Did you feel like you did carry that through then into this spring and this season, or how did that work? Do you think?
Yeah, of course. It has risen. Like I said, when Coach Hadley came in and just upped my game.
How would you describe yourself as a player?
I'm a technician. I feel like that. I can run. I'm strong. Such thing like that. Play the ball.
You played a lot on special teams last year, obviously had the really big play with a punt block. How much do you think that kind of helped prepare you to play more on defense this year?
Yeah, just being on the field, period. I feel like that's helped me not be nervous, really.
I know Matt Barnes talks to you guys a lot about special teams. It's all ball. It's all kind of the same. What's it like working with him both as a DB coach and as a special teams coach?
Coach Barnes is great. He's taught me a lot as well as Coach Hafley, and I just take it all in.
What do you see with Penn State? A lot of people carry on about Hamler and how great he is. The tight end, he's had a huge year. But is it more than just those two guys, or what do you see beyond maybe what those guys bring in the passing game?
I mean, they're a good team. You know, they got some good wide receivers. But you know, I ain't really worried about them. We just focus on us.
I know your room is, you want to be known as DBU, BIA, all that stuff. Do you feel like you're next in that line?
Yeah, I just take it each moment at a time. Not too far looking in the future, but just working my craft right now.
Just a few weeks ago, Cam was the one that was getting the first options, like the fourth corner coming in. Is there something you feel like you've done better, shown more of here in just the last 3-4 weeks that has earned this opportunity?
I'd rather not answer.
What's that?
I said I'd rather not answer that one.
Okay.
I've got a really hard-hitting question for you that I've been wanting to ask you. Why not the number 7? I know it's spelled different,
Yeah.
but why not? Is it because you'd have to fight Taraja Mitchell for it? Why not the number 7?
Yeah, I would have to fight T, but he actually committed for me, so he got the number first, and you know I committed a little later, so I got 12.
Were you 7 in high school?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
7.
They got to work
makes
that out
sense.
somehow, I feel
All
like.
the way
do.
through when you
I
played?
know.
with
You guys are both
Yeah,
sophomores, so I don't know what's going to
Ever
happen.
since I was little league, I had 7. Yeah.
Do you talk to him about Taraja and say, you know, come on?
It's my name.
Yeah, we got a little deal working out. You know?
Okay, good.
It's something.
So maybe next year?
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Okay.
Seven. I know Rico didn't play last game, but he's been battling the cast, playing all year. What kind of message does that send to the defense that he's willing to play through the pain?
It's a lot. You know, just knowing him personally, he's been a big impact for us, and just knowing he's going through that and he's pushing through it, we got to push through things even when it hurts.
Thanks.